Namaskar and good evening to all distinguished guests, esteemed members of the Swarna Bharat Parivar Trust, respected dignitaries, and my fellow seekers of peace. I stand before you today with deep humility and a heart overflowing with gratitude to receive the Mandela Peace Award. These are your awards. To be associated with the name of Nelson Mandela, a man whose life was a testament to forgiveness, resilience, and the unyielding pursuit of justice, is not just an honor, is a profound responsibility. Every single one of you today embodies the spirit. Mandela once said, "Courage is not the absence of fear. It's inspiring others to move beyond it." His life reminds us that peace is not merely the absence of conflict, but the presence of understanding, compassion, and an unshakable commitment to the dignity of all human beings. Here in India, the land of Mahatma Gandhi, whose philosophy shaped Mandela's own journey, we understand that the true peace is rooted in truth, satya, non-violence, ahimsa, and service, seva. The Swarna Bharat Parivar Trust has carried this torch forward, nurturing values that bridge communities, heal divides, and plant seeds of harmony for future generations. This award, though given to all of us, to every individual who believes that change begins with a single act of kindness. To those who choose dialogue over division, compassion over anger, and service over self-interest. Many people today have said, why call it Nelson Mandela? Here from Swarna Bharat Parivar. We honor his legacy, and we want to make sure that every single one of you and every single one of us lives up to our fullest potential when it comes to peace building. We all accept this honor today, not as a culmination of our journey, but as a reminder that our work is far from complete in the world that we live in today. Around the world, we still see the wounds of injustice, inequality, and conflict. But if Mandela taught us anything, it is that even in the darkest of times, hope is a weapon more powerful than fear. So let's carry forward this legacy here in India and beyond in your country to build societies where peace is not negotiated, but naturally born and lived. Let us be the voices that calm storms, the hands that lift others up, and the hearts that forgive even when it is hardest to do so. To the Swarna Bharat Parivar Trust, I thank for this recognition for every single one of you individuals who live every day to build peace around you. We believe in a golden India, and we definitely believe in a golden world. This is our way of life. And to everyone listening today, let us walk together across continents and cultures toward the vision Mandela held close to his heart, a world united in peace, justice, and human dignity. Dhanyavad. Thank you, everyone. And now, let's see a video of our Swarna Bharat Parivar Trust.
चले हैं अब निरंतर स्वर्ण भारत परिवार, बढ़ चले हैं अब निरंतर बचने को हर जगह हो स्वर्ण भारत स्वर्ण भारत परिवार, हर जगह हो स्वर्ण भारत परिवार। हो गरीबी मुक्त धरती ये हमारा लक्ष्य हो, ना अक्ष हो, जगत में सब एक हो समता का अधिकार है संकल्पित देश हित को स्वर्ण भारत परिवार है संकल्पित देश
So, hello everyone. I think there was a technical hitch with the internet. These things happen. So, I'm sure if we're a little bit patient, it will come back. It happens now and then, everywhere really. So, just a little bit of patience, and Virginia will join us in a moment.
Hello, did you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yes. So maybe while we're waiting, we can introduce ourselves to each other. My name is Linda Prera. I'm a communication strategist and a CNN commentator, and I'm joining you from Lisbon in Portugal. So, who's next? Mario.
Okay.
Mario?
Buenos días con todos. Good morning.
Hi.
My
Morning.
name is Mario Suárez de Ecuador.
Ah, lovely. Beautiful country. Okay, who's next? Tony. Tell us
Hello
who you are.
everyone. Very good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Myself, Dr. Shruti Kulkarni from India. Namaste everyone and warm welcome
Namaste.
on this occasion.
Namaste, Tony.
Hello, mabuhay. I am Tony from Philippines. And right now I am assigned here to work in Qatar. God bless you all.
Great place. Thank you. Who's next?
It's me.
Good afternoon,
Hello,
everybody.
everyone.
Hello. Yes.
Yeah,
Good
allow me to
afternoon.
keep my camera off. I am
Okay.
Shadul Baji.
Okay.
I'm
Tell us.
Professor Shadul Baji from
Yes.
Tanzania, the land of Kilimanjaro. You are all welcome to visit Tanzania. And peace greetings to all of you. It's great to be here on Mandela Day.
Okay.
you.
Thank you. Thank you. And Valer, you were trying to speak. Yes.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody. So excited to be here today. So I'm from South Africa. I'm actually a wellness executive and the CEO of the Wireless Female Network. And really excited to hear all the nominees today, all the speakers today. Thank you.
Lovely to meet you. Miss Richardson, welcome. Hi again. Nice to see you. No sound. You have no sound.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes, Dina ma'am. Yes.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Dr. Shuti. Lovely to see so many friendly faces. I'm Dr. Diana Richardson, and I'm based in the UK. I'm currently in Kuwait because my husband works out here, so I spend part of my time out here. I am the Glow Getter Mentor, and I work with women to empower them to shatter their own glass ceilings. And I'm also the Chief Philanthropy Officer for Mahila Uriami.
Perfect. Thank you. And Constanza.
Good morning. Here I
Good
am
morning.
from Argentina. It is 7 a.m. here. I am working. I am a Rotarian, so I am very happy to participate in this but I'm very happy and blessed to participate with all of you. Thank you very much for this because you are joining the war in peace.
Lovely to meet you. Great. And Sarah Peracha.
Hi everyone. It's really great to be over here. I know, yeah, I know Dr. Diana since long, I guess. It's really great to see you over here, Dr. Diana, and everyone else. And it's a pleasure to be nominated today. And it's something really, outstanding for me to be over here as a digital marketer and a strategist. I am eventually a digital marketer and strategist, internet entrepreneur and innovator. And it's something really unique for me because in a way that people recognize each other, especially Indians and Pakistanis normally have a very different kind of scenario, but we in general as a people we respect each other, we respect humanity, and this is something really remarkable for me as a Pakistani to be over here today, and I'm really excited and looking forward for this event today.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. I have to interrupt because I've been asked by Virginia's team to start the session. And as I was going to speak first, I'll do my bit, and then I have an order that I can call out. It's all being taped, so we will. She asked us to save time, so if you forgive me, then I'll just do my part. I have my few minutes. Okay. So as I told you, my name is Linda Pereira. I'm a CNN commentator, and I'm also an entrepreneur, and I work in strategic communication. I help leaders and cities and countries devise and plan their strategic communication. So I was going to thank Virginia, but I'll thank her later. Virginia asked me to tell you when, because I had the privilege of meeting Nelson Mandela. I met him on 2 occasions. As you all know, he became president in 1994 in the first democratic, non-racial general elections. And then I had the privilege of taking a worldwide congress of women business owners to South Africa, to Cape Town in 1997. And he came to open our event. He was a wonderful host. He spoke at our event. As I was the organizer, I had the privilege of interacting with him and meeting him. He was our host, and he opened the event. He said very graciously that without women in his life, he would be nothing. It's the women that kept him strong and faithful, their loyalty, their belief in him. So he highly valued the role of women in society as peacemakers and as contributors to calmness in society. So the Congress was in 1997. I then met him again in 2008 on his 90th birthday. He was invited by Her Majesty the Queen of England to come to the UK to celebrate his 90th birthday. And she and the royal family organized a gigantic concert, which the title of which was his prison number when he was in prison. And we had stars from all over the world. It was a multicultural event. And it was a tribute concert in Hyde Park. And that took place in 2008. As one of the organizers, once again, I had the privilege to speak to him and to meet him. And even in 2008, he was absolutely actively trying to build 1 million homes in his country for the poor. And every single human being that he met who had money, he would say, help me build a house, help me build a house. And he managed to get lots of people to help him build houses, because he did not, who on earth would say no to Nelson Mandela? And it was an absolute privilege to watch him, how he did it, and the love of his country and the love of his people, even when he was already very fragile, and he actually died 5 years later. So it was a great honor for me to have been with him on 2 occasions. The second part, Virginia asked me to talk about how we, in our everyday lives, I'm sure she asked you the same, contribute to peace. Now, I wear a lot of hats. I've been in business for over 45 years. So within each hat that I wear, I think I'm doing my bit within what I can actually do. So my hat as a university professor, in the classroom, I like to foster critical thinking. I like to foster dialogue, mutual respect. I teach. In every subject that I teach, I help students to understand the value of cross-cultural communication, of understanding the other without making rash judgments or without prejudging someone because they are different. And I think that way I equip them to be global citizens and to value peace and collaboration. As a strategic communicator and as a consultant, I use my power of words and messaging to build bridges, not walls. I guide organizations and I help them communicate. I focus on transparency, inclusivity, and ethics. Ethics, which is becoming a very, very old-fashioned word and which we need to bring back into business and into society. I also work across countries and in the promotion of cities and destinations. So I like to create spaces of global collaboration. So by sharing knowledge, culture, creating events that highlight and focus on the positivity of networking, encountering people of different cultures, mutual respect, collaboration, and absolutely above all, as we are all doing here, intellectual generosity, which I think is the most important thing. I've been an activist for gender equality for over 40 years. So I've advocated for gender parity and equal rights because I believe that if we promote GDS 5 and create gender equality, we will contribute to a philosophy that talent has no gender, and by raising everyone to be the best version of themselves, will increase world economy by 13 percentage points GDP. Every action that I take in my life, in my business, in my communication, in my decision, I take towards empowering women and marginalized communities. And I think that is a step towards dismantling the root causes of conflict. In my way and in my life, I like to model respect for every interaction I have, be it in the classroom, be it in work, and be it in contributing to causes and defending causes that I believe in. This is very important to me. I champion inclusive narratives. I work to amplify underrepresented voices, be it in academia, in media, in public discourse. I like to ensure that diverse stories are told. That's my role in CNN, to make sure that diverse roles are told and that they are told as they contribute to a more just and a more empathetic world. And of course, I live those values myself. I think we have to practice what we preach. So I am very mindful of what I say, what I do, how I act, and wherever I go, I use humor a little. So for example, if you can see, every single nail of mine is a different color. I'm going to South Africa next week, so I'm supporting the idea of rainbow nations, of sharing and being sensitive to others. So I think that small daily acts that we practice that are rooted in dignity and compassion are where daily peace begins. And I make sure that I live that daily and in every single way so that we can practice what we preach and walk the talk. So it's not about the talk, it's also about the walk. So I think that that is practically what we should be doing in our lives. So I don't know if everyone knows their role. I've said my bit. That's me. That's who I am. I think my colleague is next from Glaugeta Mentor. Yes.
Yes, Linda, I will take it over now. Well, everyone, let's have a round of applause for Linda Pereira. Many congratulations for the wonderful speech. You know, it comes direct from heart. Whenever we listen to you, Linda, I believe that there is one activist working there in the world with all zeal and zest, and that is Linda Pereira. Beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you. We love you. I love you all too. Thank you so much.
That's great. That's great. You know, this is how we all belong to this forum, and that is how Mandela Peace Award is this platform. So welcome everyone formally to the Swarna Bharat Parivar presents Mandela Peace Award एक कदम स्वर्णिम भारत की तरफ. So with that, everyone on this forum, let us all believe that, as Linda talked about very nicely, justice. The word justice is very strong. So from injustice to justice. So from poison to medicine, from something which is ignorant to the light of knowledge. Let us all tread this path of knowledge and wisdom with Mandela Peace Award by Swarna Bharat Parivar. With that note, I will now invite my colleague Susanna Kellesoska. Susanna, forum is all yours. Can you hear me, Susanna? Okay, in the meanwhile, do we have Sonja here? Sonja Danilovoska? Okay, fine. You know what happens is that we all have been through the COVID times, and every time we would talk to each other and we would say, am I audible and am I visible? Right? So on that note, I will now request Mario Orlando Suarez from Ecuador to present his address. Mario.
Buenos días con todos. Good morning. Primero deseo agradecer por este reconocimiento que motiva y compromete para seguir soñando despierto en beneficio de la educación. Este reconocimiento lo dedico a todos mis familiares, a mis padres, a, a todos, ¿no? Pero en sí, a mi esposa y a mis hijos, que me motivan para seguir en adelante. Este reconocimiento motiva para continuar aportando a la educación. Gracias por este reconocimiento y también felicitar a todos los que estamos aquí presentes e invitarles a que sigamos soñando despiertos, pero recordando siempre que los sueños sin acciones son simples sueños, las acciones sin sueños carecen de sentido, pero un sueño puesto en acción puede cambiar el mundo. Gracias. Thank you. Saludos desde Ecuador.
Thank you so much, Mario. And as far as I know,
Sumitra, can I just make a summary of what Mario said? I will
yes,
summarize.
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So Mario said that he's very grateful for this recognition and this great opportunity to be here today. He would like to share and to pass this recognition to his family and especially his wife, who every day motivate him to move forward and to contribute and to get involved and to take action. He believes that the only way to move forward is to have a surrounding support of love around you. This recognition means tremendously a lot to him, and he wants to also congratulate everyone else in the room and thank them for their contribution. And he wants you to always remember that all dreams and acts have an impact, and dreams are actionable by the attitudes that we have. That was a summary. Okay.
And actually, this summary has really touched our hearts because we really need an enabling environment where we get that love, respect, and the environment which nurtures us. And the way you have presented it, Mario, truly tells us the value of family. And I think peace begins at home. So when once we should have mental peace, and then there should be peace at family. And when one is having a peaceful environment at home, everything he or she is able to manage. Thank you. That's great. And congratulations for this honor. On that note, Susanna, I can see you, but Susanna, can you turn on your camera? All right. So in the meanwhile, when Susanna returns, I'll request Professor Ambassador MBE CPA Shanul Bhanji to present his address.
Thanks a lot. Thank you a lot. Yes, please allow me to switch off my camera due to low internet connectivity.
Yes, please. Yes, ma'am.
I'm really very grateful for this golden opportunity to be amongst this August gathering. I feel very honored to be invited to be part of this meaningful platform by our IIU's people, and I'm really fortunate to have witnessed during our lifetime Nelson Mandela's extraordinary leadership and lifetime commitment to the cause of ending apartheid and bringing peace and reconciliation to South Africa, which is in Africa, next country in our continent, in the South, which is an inspiration to all humanity, and in particular for us all who are struggling for a world free of injustice, racism, discrimination, and violence. I will not like to sing my own praises. You can always see my LinkedIn platform. I would just wish to quote one of the quotes of Nelson Mandela, which said, "The challenge posed for the next 50 years of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights by the next century, whose character it must be helped to fashion, consists in whether humanity, and especially those who will occupy positions of leadership, will have the courage to ensure that at last we build a human world consistent with the provisions of that historic declaration and other human rights instruments that have been adopted since 1948. With this, I would like to say that what's happening in Gaza, what's happening in Ukraine, it's very, very pathetic, and we should raise our voice and talk something that will impress and bring a change, positive change in our society. Thanks a lot. God bless you all. God bless you all.
Thank you so much, Professor Ambassador MBE CPA Shanul Bhanji ma'am. When we talk about today's unrest in the world, definitely we all get so stressed and anxious because, wars were never meant to be wars. They were meant to have just an authority, but the kind of bloodshed that the wars put in, it shows an end to humanity. So we are all here to promote human causes. Thank you, ma'am. Your words really touch us when you say there shouldn't be these kinds of wars in the world, and all of our paths should tread towards humanity. On that note, I will now invite Mr. Themba Emmanuel Meshobin from South Africa. Till sir is joining us, I will now request Ambassador Valerie Naidu to present her address. Okay, fine. Actually, you know what? In many parts of our country today, in India, from where we are hosting this program, it's raining and many people are not able to connect. But I can really see Mr. Om Prakash Javara here on the screen. Mr. Om Prakash Javara, over to you.
Good evening to all participant members. I am Om Prakash from India, Rajasthan. Thank you. Thank you.
ओम प्रकाश जी, आज आपको मंडेला पुरस्कार मिल रहा है पीस के लिए, शांति पुरस्कार आपको मिल रहा है, मंडेला शांति पुरस्कार। आपको कैसा फील हो रहा है और आपको क्या लगता है इस पुरस्कार के जरिए आप कौन सी वैल्यूज को प्रमोट कर पाएंगे ग्लोबली? ओम प्रकाश जी।
नेल्सन मंडेला शांति पुरस्कार ये एक बहुत बड़ी अपॉर्चुनिटी और एक सौभाग्य है हमारा कि ये स्वर्ण भारत परिवार ने मुझे इस योग्य समझा और मेरा नाम चयन किया। इसके लिए मैं आभार प्रकट करता हूँ स्वर्ण भारत परिवार का और आप सभी चयनकर्ताओं का। जी, अभी ये जो मंडेला पुरस्कार मुझे जो दिया जा रहा है, ये मंडेला पुरस्कार मेरा न होकर के ये पूरे ब्रह्मांड में जो भी ह्यूमैनिटी, न्याय, शांति के लिए जो काम कर रहे हैं, मैं उनको समर्पित करता हूँ। धन्यवाद।
So I will just try to translate what Om Prakash ji just said. He said that he is very proud that Swarna Bharat Parivar has conferred upon him Mandela Peace Award, and also that he is now conferring this award on his behalf to hundreds of people who are on their way for the social and the human causes. And much credit goes to Swarna Bharat Parivar. So, having said that, we are all today on one platform where we are talking about peace. And when we talk about Nelson Mandela, we also talk about King Martin Luther Jr. because Martin Luther King Jr. also, he talked about how to promote the civil and the economic rights. And with this, very, very famous speech of, I have a dream. I have a dream that nobody will be judged with the color of the skin, but with the content of the character is something that is huge in all of us. So he believed that if there is a big, big, big mountain of ignorance, we can still carve out a stone which will give us knowledge. So on that note, let me now invite our next guest is Mr. Tony. Mr. Tony Meba Kuyao. Mr. Tony, can you hear me and can you see me? Okay. Yeah, Tony is here. Tony, over to you. The stage is all yours.
Hello. Yes, I am Tony Mabakyao, nominated for this Nelson Mandela's Award for Peace. I truly thank God for this great opportunity. It's really a great work for everyone to have the mind to have a piece of the world. But we can handle it only if the maker of peace, the prince of peace, is always in our heart. I do believe that the Prince of Peace that we can that we can share to every people's heart is the heart of Jesus, who loved the world so much and tried to uh, handle all the problem of the world, because the world says the Bible says that Jesus is the Prince of Peace, the peace that the world cannot give, only Him. And I thank God every one of us has the touch of this word, that He wants everyone, man, woman, young, old, every walk of life, every color, every people that desiring peace must have the desire to propagate the word of peace in every spirit of man. We can leave this world, but the spirit will remain, that the spirit will continually guide the next generation, the future generation, and that peace, no one can put us in prison. Every place that we will have is always have the peace of God. I think this is what even President Nelson Mandela's heart is, to have the peace of the world for every people's mind. Thank you for that. Amen. Hallelujah.
Yeah, thank you, Tony. That's really nice. And as we remember Nelson Mandela, we just not ago, talk about peace. He used to say that a nation's strength lies in the clarity of its vision, and and a child's potential shines when the world is lit with that knowledge and wisdom. Mandela always talked, because he was a lawyer by profession. So as a lawyer by profession, He used to always uphold the law. Thank you, Tony, for the wonderful address. Thank you so much. So I'm giving you one reaction here from my side. If you can see these clappings for you. All right. Thank you for the wonderful address. And now, on this note, when we talk about human causes and when we talk about peace, we should all remember that uh, peace comes from heart. We have to see what is going around us. And when that lamp of glow of wisdom flows in us, we try to see peace everywhere. And the global helm of the public life is represented by a visionary like Nelson Mandela, whose work resonates across the continents, a champion in his field. I mean, so much do we love Mandela. Thank you. On that note, I will now invite dear friend Diana Richardson. Diana, who I've always seen glowing with her beautiful face and the glow of knowledge and the positivity she sparks in all of us. Dear friend, Diana Richardson.
Thank you so much. Thank you to the entire team for raising awareness for peace and generating funds to support the next generation as well. One of Nelson Mandela's powerful quotes about peace is, "It is easy to break down and destroy. The heroes are those who make peace and build." And the emphasis of this is that peace is not just the absence of conflict. Peace is the creation of an environment where we can all flourish. The Global Peace Index for 2025 published that in the last 17 years, there's been a decline of 5.4%. 5.4% of peace, just continually going down every year. And obviously things like the 2008 global financial crisis did not help, and nor did the global pandemic. However, things are on the up, and that is very good. We're on the bounce back. So the concept of positive peace focuses on social, economic, and cultural factors that create sustained peace. And we can make that difference in our communities. The Global Wellbeing Index was established in 2015. The average score globally is 71%, but there's a huge disparity. For example, countries like Yemen rank as low as 19%. And then you've got lovely countries like Norway with 92%. So there's a huge disparity in the actual health and well-being globally. And it also reveals that there are more young women not in employment, education, or training, it's called NEET, N-E-E-T, than young men globally. And the largest gaps are in regions such as Central, Western, Southern Asia, Latin America, and Africa. But again, we can make a change. We can make a difference. Peace is also a positive state of social harmony, justice, and well-being. We can be that change to promote individual and collective peace. So let us raise the awareness to promote and create personal peace within the pursuit of global peace, highlighting the role of things like mindfulness, empathy, compassion, that each one of us can embrace and empower. This comes from within. Peace is a work of justice and the work of philanthropic initiatives, because the nature and essence of charity and philanthropy creates peace. As the Chief Philanthropy Officer of Mahila Udiami, I'd like to share our global movement that is dedicated to empowering rural women through education and entrepreneurship. Using sustainable development goals, this initiative is founded to echo across borders, promoting economic collaboration, leadership, and peace within the spirit of global sisterhood. As leaders and ambassadors of change, let us carry forward the seeds of peace that we have planted. Let us be active citizens and work together to cultivate understanding and compassion in our communities. Together, we have the power to transform challenges into opportunities, paving the way for a brighter future for all. I want to take this moment to thank you for this award and the recognition. Congratulations to all of the inspiring individuals with us and around the world who are making a difference. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Diana. So beautiful. And also, uh, when we get awards, we truly feel from the depth of our hearts, oh my God, ultimately I got recognized. So when we get awards, we feel that, yeah, there is somebody who's really watching us, and that there is somebody who's really watching that she is doing a good job. Congratulations, Diana. So, well, everyone, as we move ahead on this virtual portal, I truly remember Nelson Mandela, who said that, as Diana just said, no country can really develop unless we talk about its citizens. So, the citizens need to be educated. The citizens must have a rational mind. They should have the ability to distinguish between what is correct and what is wrong, and should always go towards what is correct for the society, because we the society is for us, we are for the society, together it's an ecosystem. All right, so on that note, I now come back to friend Sarah Perecha. Sarah, I'll now invite you. This virtual podium is all yours, and when Sarah speaks, you will finally see how a young girl, a young woman like her is inspiring so many hundreds and thousands of girls, not just in the immediate society, but also across the borders. Sarah, over to you.
Thank you so much, Amrita. And thank you everyone in your team for choosing me for this award today. I'm truly humbled to receive the Nelson Mandela Peace Award. This recognition is not just mine, but a tribute to all those working tirelessly on digital innovation for peace and equality. Peace and innovation are two sides of the same coin, driving progress and unity across the globe. When creativity meets collaboration, transformative solutions emerge. History has proven that innovation is the key to fostering peace and shaping a brighter, more sustainable future. Mandela's legacy reminds us that each of us can make a difference, and I am committed to contributing this work. Thank you so much, everyone. Love and peace from Pakistan, and I hope that love and peace prevail.
Of course, yes. And it is also because of universal brotherhood and camaraderie. So the world is moving, the entire globe. I'm talking about the entire globe. The entire globe has faced so many problems. But it's only because of universal brotherhood that today we all walk together. We are all alive, all doing best in our countries and the society. It's only because of love and brotherhood, because we feel for the other. All right, so as we move ahead, and remember Nelson Mandela, who talked about education, that education is the most powerful weapon with which you can change the world. Or is it? If that be so, with education as our tool, and with this prize, this award that we are all getting today, we are all on our toes to change the world. So, with that, I'll now invite Mr. Leandro Federico. Leandro Federico, you're here? Okay, so we'll go ahead and we'll invite Sylvia Constanza. Sylvia? All right.
Okay, thank you very much. I
Yes,
am
you go.
Constanza from Argentina. I am Rotarian, and Rotary is the way to rule the peace for me. I found in Rotary. So it's an honor to be with all of you. And I have I don't know how to say in English, no? I have some words to identify me. Be the change you want to be you want to see in the world. So I think that all here are the people who are going to make the change in the world. So I am very proud, and thank you all of you, because in all countries there are people that wants to see peace and wants to do the right thing. So thank you very much, all of you, and just make it possible. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sylvia. And of course, yes, awards like these always remind us of the responsibilities that we all have. And also, when we educate and inform the whole mass of the people, they are only sure of, reliance and the preservation of our liberties. And in fact, all the constitutions in the world, the written and the unwritten ones, they all talk about freedom. They all talk about liberty. They all talk about equality. And then they all talk about justice. So on that note, I'll now invite Rizalina. Rosalina is here. Rosalina, the virtual podium is all yours. Yes, Rosalina.
Yes,
Calderon.
hello,
Yeah.
good
Yeah.
evening.
Good
Yes, I'm
evening.
Luisa Calderon, principal and owner of St. Mark Integrated School Philippines. I am very grateful to accept the Nelson Mandela Peace Award. It's both humbling and deeply inspiring. Nelson Mandela once said, yeah, that's true. Miss Sumitra saying that education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. For me, and for all of us at St. Mark Integrated School, those words are not just a quote, they are a calling. Our school is not just a place where students learn math, science, or language. It is a community where young minds are shaped to value peace, justice, and compassion. We believe that teaching a child to excel is important, but teaching a child to care is transformative. When I see our students helping each other, respecting differences, and speaking up what is right, I see the seeds of peace being planted. And those seeds, when nurtured with patience and courage, grow into leaders who can stand firm in truth and when the world around them shakes. So this award, while it carries my name today, truly belongs to every teacher who stayed late to guide the student, every parent to encourage kindness at home, and every Markan student who choose to forgive instead of fight, to help instead of harm. Nelson Mandela's life teaches us that peace is not absence of conflict. It is the presence of understanding. At St. Mark Integrated School, we strive to make understanding a habit, empathy a language, and a service a way of life. So I also accept the responsibility it carries to continue building a school community where peace is not just taught in lessons, but lived in everyday actions. Because if peace can grow here in our classroom and in our hearts, it can grow anywhere. So thank you for recognizing this mission, and may we all keep building bridges of peace, one person, one act, and one child at a time. Thank you so much.
Beautiful, beautiful, Rosalina. Congratulations also for this award. I mean, uh, you just spoke my mind. You just spoke my mind. Just one child, and one thought, one good education, it can just change the society. And as educators and as intellectuals, that is our duty. Well, very well spoken, Rosalina. And with that, I'll take no time to invite Leoncio Calendron. Sir, over to you. The virtual podium is all yours.
Yes, thank you, Dr. Samitra. So I let my boss first to speak, Dr. Risalina. So she's the better person in this couple. And I like to mention also Pastor Tony, who also has an analogy of having been persecuted twice because of his Catholic faith. So he was imprisoned twice, just like the Dr. Nelson Mandela. But he has not to endured so many years. So I just want to make mention of how Pastor Tony also embody this particular Peace Award. Receiving the Nelson Mandela Peace Award is something I never imagined. I'm truly grateful not only for the honor but for what it represents. This award carries the name of a man whose life was dedicated to justice, unity, and compassion, values that continue to guide me in my own work as a teacher, as educator, and administrator. Nelson Mandela once said, "Courage is not the absence of fear. It's inspiring others to move beyond it." There were moments in my life and work when change felt slow or the challenges seemed too big. But I learned that peace is built one choice at a time, in the way we treat each other, in the way we solve conflicts, in the way we teach the next generation to see people as people, not as differences. This award is
Hola.
not mine alone. It belongs to the people I work with,
Sí,
my
hola.
family, my colleagues, my students, and my school community, who have shared the
Sí.
same vision for a better and kinder world. It belongs to those who have spoken
Ah,
up
no,
for
pero no, no nos
justice,
interesa, no, porque no lo usamos
extended
para
a
cobrar acá.
helping hand when
No,
it
no,
wasn't
no.
easy,
Gracias.
and chosen understanding over anger. I accept this award with a humble heart, excuse me, knowing that the real work continues beyond this stage. My hope is that this recognition serves as a reminder to all of us. Peace is not something we wait for. It's something we build together in our homes, in our schools, and our communities. Thank you for believing in this cause and for giving me the chance to stand here together. May we keep walking forward together towards the peace that Mandela envisioned. Mabuhay and good evening.
Thank you so much, Leoncio. The depth of the emotion in your words is truly something which cannot be explained in words. However, I truly believe that, when we are born weak, we need strength. And when we are totally provided, we need aid. And when we are born as ignorant, we need judgment and education. And I think what all of us require, whether or not we get all these, what we need is peace at heart and mind, and also the environment. Thank you, Leoncio, for the beautiful words, truly. And congratulations for the award. Uh, I can see Irma, as you say now. Irma, can you listen to me and can you see me, Irma?
Sí.
Yes.
Ni-
Over to you. Over to you. Yeah.
eh, Mi agradecimiento a la Fundación Nelson Mandela. Sé que es una organización sin lucro, cuyo objetivo principal pues es preservar y promover el legado de Nelson Mandela, como tiene una visión de ser enfocada en un mundo más justo y equitativo. Esa visión para mí pues es un ejemplo porque vengo de un hogar de escasos recursos económicos. Mi madre no sabe leer ni escribir. Tengo un padre que apenas tiene un quinto año de educación básica. Sin embargo, ellos me dieron la educación, que es la base primordial para buscar un mundo más justo. Considero que la educación es la puerta que nos abre para hacer innovación. Soy una maestra innovadora. He realizado proyectos en mi institución, en mi grado, en donde yo laboro. Y eso ha generado cambios, porque vengo de un país como es Ecuador, donde no hay equidad, vengo de un país que no está en desarrollo, pero solo la educación sé que lo puede lograr esa justicia que habla la Fundación, esa visión que tiene. Pues mi agradecimiento a esta fundación por este reconocimiento, considero que bien merecido, porque habemos líderes, héroes que estamos luchando día a día en las aulas y queremos cambiar este mundo de esta desigualdad. Gracias al legado de mis padres, a su esfuerzo, a sus valores que me han inculcado y a mi familia sobre todo porque a mis hijos les he sacrificado, a mi esposo, porque estoy siempre estudiando preparación calidad para ofrecer lo que tengo, esa pasión que tengo por enseñar a mis niños y generar con estos pequeños pasitos, vamos cambiando vidas de generación en generación. pues es mi inspiración, mi familia, y gracias a este reconocimiento que me motiva y me compromete a continuar trabajando en lo que a mí me gusta. Un abrazo desde mi querido Ecuador. También felicito a un gran líder como es mi asesor educativo, el magíster Orlando Suárez, quien está también en este reconocimiento y bien merecido, porque es la luz que a mí me ilumina a continuar generando cambios. Thank you.
Linda, over to you. Linda, over to you for the translation part.
No,
Okay,
Yes.
I
¿sí me
hope I honored the
escucharon?
words. I
¿Sí
hope
me
I honored the words.
escucharon? ¿Sí me
Yes,
escucharon?
Irma. Yes, Irma.
¿Sí?
Yes. So Irma says that she's very, very grateful for this award, which is very motivational and will inspire her to go even further. She has been focusing on creating a more inclusive world. She was born into poverty, and her father had only basic education, but her parents truly believed that education is what changed the world, and it is through education that we will create a more just and more inclusive world. So that is what she has done as an adult. She has focused on education and educating others so that they can elevate their lives through education and through participation. She says that she is fighting daily to contribute in that way, that she absolutely and profoundly thanks her parents for giving her her values and her beliefs for what she is doing today. She thanks her family and her children and her husband for all the support that they give her in carrying out this mission that she believes in, a mission that she grabs with both hands, that she has passion for, and that is education. She believes also that it is small steps that change the world, and that if we all contribute with small steps, we will contribute to that change. She also wants to highlight the work of her colleague and friend Orlando Suarez, who is here today, for his passion and his dedication and for everything he does to support her in her mission. And he's also another leader working in the same field. She sends an enormous hug from Ecuador, and she congratulates everybody else.
That's so lovely, full of love, full of human values, and really, really very nice. I truly feel I should learn one of the Latin American languages. I know it's very difficult, but then I will be able to understand wherever I go. And you know, one of my very good friends is based in Ecuador. He was an ambassador from Ecuador to India, and he's been to Mumbai, which is a metropolitan city in our country. So now he is back to Ecuador, and he has invited me. So I think I'm going to meet Edma there along with Tony. No, along with Mario. Mario is from Ecuador. Yes, thank you. So let us now continue with our presentations and speeches. You know, a very, very big name is attached with the award. This Nelson Mandela Peace Award. So I can see Jaswinder ma'am here. I will now request Jaswinder ma'am to present her address. Over to you, Jaswinder ma'am.
Hello, everyone. Good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. It's really such an honor to be here, and it is with just really deep gratitude and humility and joy that I join you today to receive this beautiful Mandela Peace Award. And standing in the light of the Nelson Mandela's legacy feels both humbling and inspiring. A reminder that peace is not just an ideal, but a living practice we nurture daily. And in that daily nurturing, it's something that we have to be aware of ourselves and our actions. So for me, this Peace Award has never been passive world. It is an active force, one that asks us to look at the wounds of our world. And we have many in today's world, and also the wounds within ourselves, with courage, compassion, and with awareness. Much of my work has been about creating spaces for healing. I've been doing counseling for women, for men, for families for about 35 years now. And I just want to sort of like point out the level of wounding that I have witnessed in many of the people that I've worked with. And as much as it is very, very painful, it is so important that we honor those wounds and we work through them, because when we honor those wounds and we work through them, we are collapsing boundaries, whether they are of culture, of history, of anything. We are collapsing those boundaries and we're moving into the light, which is what really Nelson Mandela, was showing us, because he did it with his life, and that's what he was showing us. And I believe that we restore dignity to one person. And when we restore that dignity to one person, we can see that it ripples out across the whole of humanity. And one of the quotes that Nelson Mandela said, that courage is not the absence of fear, it's inspiring others to move beyond it. And most of my life has been dedicated to just doing that, to helping others move beyond their fears. And not to mention that I've had to work through many of mine. I've had to break many stigmas and move through many of my own fears and continue to do that. And when we do it for ourselves, we can do it for other people. Nelson Mandela's life and legacy has been a huge mirror for me to kind of see the deeper wounds. And his life reminds me that peace requires both strength and tenderness. He showed us that even after great injustice, the human spirit can choose reconciliation over revenge and unity over division. And that vision is what guides my path in my work, my teaching, and in my own heart. And this award is not just mine. It belongs to every voice that speaks for justice, every hand that lifts another, and every heart that believes in the possibility of a kinder world. May we each be peace bearers in our homes, our communities, and our nations. And may the seeds we plant today become the forests of tomorrow, and not just for our children, but for all future children. And may those forests grow and grow and grow. And thank you for listening. Truly humbled. Thank you so much for this award.
Many congratulations, ma'am. Also spoke directly from heart. And also, with your words, I remember once Mandela shared the wisdom in 1995. It was at the launch of a children's fund, and he stressed the importance of nurturing future generations. So he said that there can be no keener revelations of a society's soul than the way in which it treats its children. And in that sense, I think Leoncio Calendron and Rosalina, they also resonate very strongly with these words because they're also running an institution. Thank you so much, Jaswinder ma'am. It's always a pleasure to listen to you, ma'am. Always a pleasure. We meet at so many forums, and it's always lovely listening to you. Many congratulations for the award, ma'am. Okay, so let us now move ahead in the virtual forum. I'll now request Mr. Ajit Singh Bhati from India to present his address. Ajit Singh Bhati.
मेरा नाम डॉक्टर कुंवर अजीत सिंह भाटी है। मैं आप सबका आभारी हूँ। मुझे ये सौभाग्य प्राप्त हुआ है। मैं कई वर्षों से गायों की सेवा, पर्यावरण और समाज के हर वर्ग के मदद के लिए जुड़ा हुआ हूँ। गायों की सेवा मेरे जीवन का एक महत्वपूर्ण हिस्सा है कि गाय हमारी संस्कृति, पर्यावरण और मानव जीवन के लिए अत्यंत ही आवश्यक है। इसलिए मैंने अपने जीवन का एक बहुत बड़ा हिस्सा इनके संरक्षण, देखभाल एवं प्रचार प्रसार के लिए लगाया हुआ है। इसके साथ ही समाज सेवा के अंतर्गत मैंने जरूरतमंदों के लिए भोजन, स्वास्थ्य सुविधाएं आदि प्रकार की मदद पहुंचाने का हर संभव प्रयास करता हूँ। चाहे आपदा का समय हो, सामान्य दिनचर्या हो, मेरी कोशिश यही रहती है कि कोई भी व्यक्ति अकेला या असहाय महसूस न करे। आज नेल्सन मंडेला शांति पुरस्कार मुझे मिलना मेरे लिए एक गर्व और सम्मान की बात है। मेरे जीवन का बहुत बड़ा ये क्षण है। ये सम्मान सिर्फ मेरे लिए नहीं बल्कि उन सभी का है जिन्होंने इस सेवा यात्रा में मेरा साथ दिया। मैं आप सभी आयोजकों, सभी सम्मानीय उपस्थित व्यक्तियों का सभी का हृदय की गहराई से धन्यवाद ज्ञापित करता हूँ। ये सम्मान मुझे आगे भी समाज की सेवा के मार्ग पर कार्य करने की प्रेरणा देता रहेगा। धन्यवाद। जय हिंद।
Many congratulations, Ajit Singh ji. Well, ladies and gentlemen, now what Ajit ji wanted to emphasize is that he's been on this journey of humanitarian deeds. So he tries to provide food for the hungry and education for the illiterate. And he's also been into several causes related with environment and other social causes, trying to lit the flame of education and its wisdom through his different social causes in the society. And the name that this award bears is a testimony to the hard work and perseverance and to the faith and the trust that people have in him. And he will always keep working to enlighten everybody with justice because the arc of the moral universe is really long, but it bends towards justice and peace. Thank you, Ajit Singh ji. आपने बहुत अच्छा बोला और इस अवार्ड के लिए आपको बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं. Thank you so much. All right. So we will now move ahead in our virtual platform. I can see Sonja has joined us. Sonja Danilovaska, can you see me, Sonja? And can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, Sonja. Over to you, Sonja.
Hello, everyone. I'm Sonia Danilovska, a teacher mentor from Probishtit, Macedonia. I feel more than honored and proud, as well as grateful to be recognized as someone who lives and works according to the principles of humanity. This is more than an award. It is a reminder of Nelson Mandela, the man who was leader who chose forgiveness over revenge, hope over despair, who dedicated his entire life fighting for peace and equality among people. He became a global symbol of justice and hope, who showed the world that even when you have every reason to give up on humanity, you can still believe, even in the darkness hour, that peace is always worth fighting for. If there are dreams, there are also paths that lead to them. Two of them are kindness and forgiveness, said Mandela. As a teacher, I respect Mandela's wisdom that education is the most powerful weapon, as well as that no one is born with a feeling of hatred. It is learned. Therefore, I wish that every child has the chance to grow up into a person shaped by humanity. Congratulations to all the awarded, and let us continue Mandela's work to be silent peacemakers who heal and not hurt, who offer kindness instead of anger. May peace be everywhere. From the depths of my heart, I thank you for this honor, and I promise, as long as I live, that I will continue to walk the path of peace. For as Mandela himself said, it always seems impossible until it is done. Thank you so much.
Many congratulations, Sonja, for the beautiful words and for this big award. Truly mesmerizing your words are. As long as I live, that particular statement, that really touches our hearts because when we get such awards, we get reinforced that yes, we have to not just walk that path. Now we have to talk that walk and walk that talk, which goes together. Very nice. So let me, ladies and gentlemen, talk about one statement which Nelson Mandela's, I saw it in one documentary, and that talks about words, that speak of resilience in case of adversity. And he said that do not judge me because of my success, because people are judgmental. Anyone would judge me or judge you or any other person with the amount of success he or she has achieved. But Mandela used to say, don't judge me by my success, judge me. How many times I fell down and I got up back again? That is the way you judge me. Don't judge me with my success. So, on that note, being very positive and motivated, I will now invite Dr. Ambassador Valerie Naidu, ma'am. Over to you, Valerie. Can you see me and hear me?
Hi, Sumitra. Thank you. Yes, I can see you and I can hear you. Just apologies from my side. I'm experiencing power outage. So for now, I'll just have the video off, but at least I'll be able to speak. Okay, so I'm very deeply honored to accept the Nelson Mandela Award. This recognition is very deeply humbling for me, especially as a fellow South African. It's a very profound privilege to be associated with the name of a man who embodies the very essence of peace. And as Madiba himself says, it's a quote, this quote resonates very deeply with me. He said, peace is the greatest weapon for development that any person can have. And for me, this is a very powerful sentiment as it reminds me that peace is not passive. It's an active force for progress. And it brings me to the core principle of Ubuntu. It's a concept so central to the South African identity. Ubuntu, which means I am because we are. And it teaches us that humanity is intertwined. It's a philosophy that champions compassion, kindness, interconnectedness, and the fundamental belief that a person is a person through other people. So it is impossible to achieve true peace without embodying the spirit of Ubuntu. So with the work that we do at the YLS Female Network, we work on advancing women, girls, and youth. We work with menstrual equity to ensure that we are ending period poverty. We also subscribe to sustainable development goals of the UN, namely 8, with one being very, very important to us. So we do programs for the youth from the underserved areas to make sure that they are getting into, better paying jobs. So for me, this aligns with the humanitarian efforts that Mandela was so absorbed in. He taught us that true peace begins not on a battlefield, but with the human heart. So his legacy shows us that forgiveness and reconciliation are the most powerful tools we can have to build a harmonious society. And this brings me to the profound connection between peace and the mind, because peace is a state of being that must first be cultivated internally. Just as Mandela's unwavering spirit allowed him to endure immense suffering without losing his compassion, we too must find a similar peace within ourselves. And when our minds are at peace, we can better navigate conflicts and challenges of the world around us. It's this inner peace that gives us the strength to advocate for justice and to build a more peaceful world for all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Valerie. And of course, I couldn't truly make out the spelling of that word, but something Impubuntu. What is that word? Impubuntu?
Ubuntu.
Ubuntu. All
Ubuntu.
right.
Yeah.
Ubuntu.
So it actually means, yeah, it's in a South African language. It means I am because we are.
Lovely, lovely. I mean, some words are so deep rooted in your own ethos and words. Ubuntu, Ubuntu, I'll take it as like that. Maybe when I meet you, I can pronounce it better. Many congratulations for the award. And also, I would like to quote Mandela, who said that I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it is courage. On this path of humanizing, on this path of human values, on this path of globalizing through human values, what we require is being true to ourselves. What we require is to be courageous at heart and, having that indomitable will. I have to do it. And I am, because we are a beautiful word which I take away from this conference. Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will now move ahead in our conference. And now I will take this opportunity to invite Dr. Litra Vino. Dr. Litra Vino, yes. Yes, sir, I can see you. Yes, over to you.
Yes, a pleasant good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We welcome all from the 700 islands of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. I'm an education ambassador, peace ambassador, global ambassador, and sustainability ambassador. Congratulations to all honorees. Nelson Mandela Peace Award 2025. In the absence of civil disturbance and hostilities, peace is a stress-free state of security and calmness that comes when there's no fighting or war. Everything coexisting in perfect harmony and freedom. We must work to establish peace in every nation and society. We must work to achieve peace throughout the world. Peace for all humanity. Peace in war-torn societies. Peace in Gaza and in the Middle East. Peace for Israel, Palestine, and Iran. We must live together, work together, show love towards each other. We must work in common unity. Peace isn't found in perfect circumstances. It's found in presence with God. So we look at persons like Nelson Mandela, Mahatma Gandhi, and Dr. Martin Luther King. They dreamt the impossible dream, and peace for all. Thank you.
Oh my God, that's really breathtaking. So beautiful and so powerful message, Dr. Litravino. Truly nice, beautiful. And when we talk about Mahatma Gandhi and Martin Luther King Jr. too, together with Mandela, what we know is that you have to move on, and that your struggle for peace should never end. All these people lived their life only for us, for people, and not for themselves. And that is why we now have a better world to live in. Congratulations, Dr. Litravino, for the award. Let me send you a reaction by clapping, because today, many congratulations with your beautiful and powerful message. Yes. Many congratulations again. So, well, ladies and gentlemen, as we walk the talk, talking about humanity and Nelson Mandela, we remember even Gautam Buddha, who used to talk about the negativity and the positivity and then the stable state of mind. So, what we need also in the court of law, what is matter? The lady Justicia talks about balancing of the opinions. Everything is in white and black. All right, so there is no gray area. And because Mandela also advocated for peace, civil and economic rights, he believed in one thing, that nobody should live life where there is no dignity and honor. We all have the right. We all have the right to live our lives with utmost dignity and honor. And that is how life is to be lived. In that context, I will now invite David. David Altamirano, can you hear me and see me?
Listo. Good morning from Ecuador with all my love and respect for this honorable meeting. Buenos días desde Ecuador. Saludos a todos y agradecer por este evento que están realizando por esto de la paz y por Nelson Mandela, ¿no? Igual felicitar a todos los que se encuentran aquí presentes. Es un honor conocer a personas de todas las partes del mundo. Bueno, yo soy docente, realizo igual en mi institución todo lo que es los aportes a la educación. También para mí como docente es un honor motivar a mis estudiantes, motivar igual a las personas para seguir adelante. Agradecido con todos porque esto de los premios de Nelson Mandela es algo muy importante, ¿no? Como Nelson Mandela una vez lo dijo, ¿no? Eh, la educación es el arma más poderosa para poder cambiar el mundo. Es algo muy significativo, por lo cual nosotros como docentes cada día motivamos a nuestros estudiantes para poder salir adelante, para poder cambiar al mundo, gracias a las enseñanzas que nosotros podemos darles, porque es muy importante que los chicos desde edades muy tempranas sepan que podemos cambiar al mundo de muchas maneras, ¿no? Entonces, es muy importante que nosotros como educadores podamos seguir estableciendo nuestras normas, poder enseñarles a través de tecnología, poder seguir innovando. Y bueno, nuevamente, como decía, ¿no? Es muy grato conocer a personas de todas partes del mundo y uno aquí desde Ecuador, desde un país muy pequeño, que siempre tratamos de salir adelante, ¿no? Con mucha humildad y especialmente sacar al país adelante nuevamente, ¿no? Agradecido nuevamente con todos, con mi familia, con mis estudiantes, mis colegas, porque siempre han estado ahí apoyando y gracias a todos, ¿no? Muchas gracias.
Linda, I'm waiting for you for the
David. Good
translation.
afternoon.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm here.
Yes.
So, David, thanks everyone for this event, which carries such an important message. He feels that he's honored to be among so many people from around the world. Education is, of course, his weapon of choice. As a teacher, he believes that education is the most important weapon in defending the world and accelerating the world towards peace. The impact that we have on children at an early age to make them believe that they can affect a difference, that they can change the world through their actions and through what they're doing and what they believe is fundamental. And it's the role of the teacher to do that. He has dedicated his education world to that. He believes Ecuador, of course, is a small country, and education is even more important because it is through education that populations can advance and can make the country improve and provide quality of life for everybody. So he thanks you. He's very honored to be among this prestigious group, and he thanks all his colleagues and other teachers and fellow teachers for the support and for the impact they are having in the world.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. David, thank you so much for these beautiful words. Every word matters, and every life is very precious. And that is why such seminars are organized to value every person, because every person is born on this earth for a purpose. Countries may be different, continents may be different, the environment may be different, but we are all born with a purpose. And one such way was shown by Mandela. So, with all my heart, full of humility, respect, and dedication to Nelson Mandela, just one thing again, that there was a time, when I felt quite depressed in life, because as a student, as a youngster, when you're growing up, what you require is a good environment, a facilitator, somebody who would promote you. But there was nobody to promote me. But then God has his own ways to promote a person. That time I really studied 2-3 autobiographies and biographies, and one of them was Mandela, and another one was Mahatma Gandhi, and also I read Swami Vivekananda. And then I took admission in the school of Swami Vivekananda. So what I really learned was that word, the indomitable will, the courage that matters. And thank you so much. And with that, we also now move on to our next speaker. I now come to Elementa Toder. Mr. Toder, can you hear me? No. Ma'am Toder. All right, fine. I can see Elizabeth. Yeah, Elizabeth, can you see me and hear me? Elizabeth from Mexico.
Yes, hi, good afternoon. How are you? Yes, I am from Mexico. Sorry for late. Thank you so much. But well, I am so happy to share again with a lot of friends I am so happy because today I think that is very important day for all of us. And say David about the education. This is very important for us, and now the possibility to talk and share and learn with different countries in different moments, but with the same idea, help and do a better quality about the education. And at the same time, as the Nelson Mandela was saying, we are the best, we can do the best day by day, with all the people, not only with that one people. And now with this opportunity for share and work and decide what can we do together. I think that this is a very good opportunity for start a new project, for start to do something together, start to work. We are in different countries, in different continents, on different times, but I think with the same idea. So we have to do that. I am so happy to stay today with you. Thank you so much for the invitation. I am so happy to see a lot of friends for different countries. And okay, we are here and we will share with all of you. Thank you so much.
So thank you, Elizabeth, for beautiful words and also many congratulations for the awards. I'll request Linda. Linda, if you can just put in your words, how do we complement such ideas in a growing globalizing world? What do you think are your views, Linda?
Okay. Sorry, I can't. Okay. So you'd like me to just kind of do an overview, yes? Okay. I have worked, I have visited every country in the world through my work in the European Parliament. While I was in the European Parliament for 5 years, I was proud to have visited every country in the world, accompanying ministers, helping to contribute to treaties, etc. It is not the politicians that contribute to peace. It is people who contribute to peace. If people have a vision of community, a vision of knowledge sharing, a vision of education, a vision of belief that by being different, we are stronger and we are greater, that the sum of the whole is better than the sum of one. And all of these people here today are exactly that philosophy. Educators, entrepreneurs, politicians, philosophers. We are all different. We all have different professions, and each one of us, in our different way, is contributing to accelerating inclusive and aligned communication. I do believe that the world is much more selfish than it was 5 years ago, that the world is much more rispid and angry than 5 years ago. But I do believe that it depends on people like us who see beyond us to the community that we are part of. And I do believe that the things that we have said here today are like dropping a pebble in water and creating ripples. It will impact beyond us. And I think that is what is more important about what we do every day and what we say and how we act every day. I will never stand silent when someone else is being attacked or when someone else is being deprived of their freedom. And I hope that all of us here today have the same philosophy. Sumitra, my darling, if you will allow me to say it in Portuguese and Spanish as well to everyone, is that okay?
Please do, please do. Yes.
Ok. Eu não hablo bem espanhol, eu hablo portunhol, português com espanhol. E quero muito que todos me compreendam. Lo que eu disse é que para nós outros somos a paz. Tudo o que hacemos, tudo o que dizemos, tudo o que hacemos em nossa vida, em nossa universidade, em nossa escola, em nossa firma, em nosso trabalho, em nossa comunicação, em nossa presença, é muito importante porque a paz e a justiça no es de los políticos, es de las personas. Y nosotros, todos nosotros, tenemos que ser la voz de todos aquellos que não têm voz. E isso é maior, o número de pessoas que não têm voz é maior que o número de pessoas que têm voz. Nós outros temos voz. Eu não admito, não tolero que outro vá sofrer porque eu não uso minha voz. Eu tenho que utilizar minha voz para defender o outro. É muito importante lo que dizemos aqui hoje, é muito importante lo que hacemos todos os dias em nossa vida e nós outros somos os convertidos. É nosso trabalho de vida converter a outros, trazer outros para nossa vida. Eu tenho muito orgulho de estar aqui com todos os meus colegas latinos, porque eu creio que as pessoas latinas são muito mais expressivas em el amor, em la comunidade, em la família. Por isso, vos pido, vamos continuar a ser latinos com orgulho e com paixão. Okay,
Really
Sumitra,
nice,
over to
Linda.
you.
And I would like to know, how do you know so many languages?
I work in
Yes.
communication. I worked in the European Parliament for many years, so I speak about 6 or 7 languages quite fluently.
Wow.
Well, that gives me a hope that I should also learn so many languages. And as good as you, I can't be as good as you.
Sumitra, I believe that when you learn a language, you get a new soul. I think that you get a new soul. Communicating in someone's language is the best way to create a relationship.
Okay, so that's a new learning that I carry today. And also, Linda, there will be some break in my network. So I'll request you to handle the show. Before that, I will request El Manuta Toda. Can you hear me? It is El Manuta. Am I pronouncing it correctly or is it some other language?
Sorry?
Linda, can you just check? Toda, yeah. El Manuta Toder, and then you invite Shruti. Yeah. Linda, over to you.
Okay, I don't know who has not yet spoken.
Shruti Kulkarni and El Manuta
Shruti, are you
Toder.
there? Shruti, are you there, my dear? Shruti, are you there? I don't. Hello,
Sorry,
I
have a video. Ermina sent me a video now. Do you tell me if I have to share now or at what time? Because
Yes,
I don't
shoot.
know. Now it's okay.
Elizabeth, you're sharing Shutri's.
Yes, I can share the video now. It's okay now?
Which video, Elizabeth?
Ermina sent me a video.
I don't know. Okay, yes, you can share your video now. I don't know who has spoken
I
yet.
don't
I
know.
will check. Okay,
Yes, Elizabeth,
go,
share your
Elizabeth.
video, yes.
Shooter is not listening, so he's not there, so we'll share the video. Okay. Go on, Elizabeth. Go on.
Thank you so much.
Many congratulations to all the awardees for getting the award. Thanks to Swarna Bharat Parivar. Yeah, please continue with the video. Yes.
These are all the awardees, yes?
Many congratulations, all the awardees for this prestigious award. Now, Linda, I'll request you to invite Il Manuta, Suzanne, and Shruti. Susanna and Shruti. Many congratulations to all the awardees. Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Shruti this side. Actually, I'm driving, so there is a network issue with me. So, just would like to thank you so much for today's this consideration on this wonderful occasion, and everyone behalf of this arrangement committee. I would really pay my gratitude to everyone. Today's wonderful speaker, today's every participant really for today's this Nelson Mandela Award ceremony. Thank you so much, Sumitra ma'am. This is over to you. Thank you so much.
Okay,
Actually, there's
okay,
a lot
Shruti,
of
congratulations for
network
the award.
issue. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you,
I know
thank you
you
so
are
much.
driving.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Yes,
Well,
congratulations, Shruti. Well done, and drive
Yes, yes.
safely.
Thank
Pay
you
attention
so
to
much,
the
Linda ma'am.
road. Drive safely. We
So
want
Linda,
you to live with the
Linda,
award.
two things are remaining. We have to invite two speakers. One is Susanna, another one is El Manuta, and then we all have to come on our screens for a group picture. Over to you, Linda.
Okay, so Susanna, are you there, my dear? Are you able to come on now? Susanna is still not able to join us, I think, no? Okay, Susanna is not able to join us. And who was the last speaker? Because I couldn't hear colleagues.
El Manuta Toder.
Yeah, I can't see them on my screen.
I think, yes, very much present. This one. El Manuta Toder. Miss Toder, can you listen to us? Both of us?
Can you hear us?
El Manuta?
Manita, are you here? No, I don't think they can hear us.
Okay, then let us all come onto our screens.
Okay, so I think has everyone spoken? I think so.
Just give me a couple of minutes. I'll take my vehicle aside.
Hi,
Yes,
Shruti again.
this is El Manuta, yes.
Hello.
Is she?
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, she's here. She's here. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, because it was not hearing us.
Thank
Okay,
you.
so hello, my
Okay.
darling. Manuta, please, the floor is yours.
Yes. Thank you for being here today. You want to talk about fundamentally, yet author and estimate concept peace. When he did of peace, many of pictured as well the war. And why that is a crucial part of it. Peace is so much more. Is the state of harmony of inner and outer training and allows us to thrive up individual and as society. Peace is not give, is action. Is a decision on make every day, is every moment. Let's take the responsibility of being ambassador of peace. Let's sow the seed of kindness, respect, and tolerance. Only can we build a better future for ourselves and for the generation to come. Thank you.
Okay.
Nelson Mandela speak. Education is the most power weapon which you can use to change the world. În limba română, educația este cea mai puternică armă care poate schimba lumea. Deci, fără educație, nu avem ce face. Thank you.
Thank you. And again, a lovely message on education and the importance of education as well. That is fantastic. Well done. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Susanna, are you with us? Thank you, Alan.
Yes, I think Susanna is remaining.
Susanna, can you hear us? No, I don't think Susanna can hear us. No.
Okay, so there are
Shall we
closing
take
notes.
a group photo, Sumitra?
Yes, Linda, thank you. So there are closing notes also. I'll first give my remarks. Linda, then you give remarks, and then we will request somebody else who can give the remarks. So what I believe totally is that, when we talk about peace, it should be the first thing on our mind. If you really want to step out in the society and work for the common good, you cannot spread peace in the world unless and until you are at peace with yourself. First, be at peace with yourself. And secondly, your home and your environment should be peaceful. And remember that it is man who helps man. The society is what we have made out of it. So I think we have to make best out of it. That is possible only when we listen and read about great people like Nelson Mandela, who has given us this day, wherein we all can talk about the values that we all imbibe, endorse, and that we want to step in the world. Thank you so much. Over to Linda.
Thank you so much, everyone, for the amazing people that you are, for the amazing messages that you have transmitted here today. I hope that you all carry forward this message that we heard from everyone, that you all connect to each other. Please connect to each other so that we can all support each other's work. Es importante que nos conectamos a todos en el LinkedIn para apoyar el trabajo de todos, todos por todos. Es muy importante. If you can switch on all your cameras, we would love to take a group photo. So please look pretty and switch on your cameras so that we can take a group photo. Everyone who can, that would be really great. So all your best smiles now, please. Okay, looking sexy and wonderful and smiling so that we can all take a group photo. Right, 1, 2, 3. Right. Looking great, everyone. Thank you so much. Make sure that we pay it forward, that you involve others, that you convert others, that you bring others into your world, that when everyone on this screen reaches out for support in projects, that we all say yes. And then we say, what was the question? First, yes, then what was the question? Let's all stand, one for all and all for one. It was wonderful to spend time with you. Thank you so much. It was a great honor. And I'm sure that if Virginia was here, she would say, you are all amazing. Well done.
Yeah, that's true. That's correct.
Thank you all, guys. Thank you all. Thank you
Yes.
all. Thank you so much
Thank you,
for a great
everyone. Thank you
show.
So much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Linda,
Thank
I
you.
have to see you because I will have an event in Brazil
Thank
this
you.
weekend.
Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Pastor
Let's talk to
Tony.
each other.
Thank you,
Bye-bye,
everyone, for
guys.
joining today. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye, guys.
Thank you,
Thank
everyone.
you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
सभी को नमस्कार।
नमस्कार, धन्यवाद। थैंक यू सो मच।
जय हिंद।
Foto con ustedes.
सभी को शुभकामनाएं। धन्यवाद।
जय हिंद, जय भारत। सभी को बहुत बहुत बधाई है, शुभकामनाएं। हैव ए नाइस डे।
Ecuador. Desde Ecuador.
निकल गया अपन। I do complete. बस